Hi and welcome to Bitches of Horror.
And in this episode, we're going to talk about Tigers Are Not Afraid.
Yes, Tigers Are Not Afraid is a film from 2017. It's from Mexico, and it's directed and written by Isa Lopez.
Yes.
And it's starring Paula Lara, Juan Ramon Lopez, Hansel Casillas, Rodrigo Cortés, Yanis Guerrero, and Tenoch Huerta.
Yes, and Tigers Are Not Afraid is about a little girl who loses her mother to a gang. They kidnap her, and she's all alone. And she finds a group of boys who are also alone, and their families were also terrorized by the same gang. And they kind of build this group and try to find out what's happened. And they kind of take on this gang.
So yeah, I mean, this film is just really hits you in the feelings.
I thought it was, I was very surprised. Luckily, we had one showing in Sweden at the movie theater, and of course, it was Monsters of Film who did it, I think. Yeah, but Nuta Films and they made sure that we had one showing at least.
Yeah,
but I'm so glad that they did. So they gave me the opportunity to watch this, and it was just amazing. The story's really good.
It is. It is very well written.
Yeah.
And the characters are very well written as well. And I was just so drawn into the story and everything, and just...
Yeah. It starts off really good. I like how they have this sort of like but like a storytelling. So they have like a narrator, a child narrating while stuff is happening, and like telling this story about this boy and the tiger, and it's very fitting, and it gives the movie a kind of fairy tale feel, even though it's very dark.
Yeah, when I watched it, it felt to me like kind of if Pan's Labyrinth were even darker. Yeah.
It's not as fantasy wise, and there's nothing fairy tale ish in it per se.
But there are like elements.
Yeah,
that builds
small
it
elements. And I love the graffiti that they have in it, and the tiger, how the tiger is designed. It's sort of like a child has drawn it.
Yeah,
is I love it.
Yeah, like these clever designs all just enhance everything and just help build the story and the visuals, and it makes me like happy.
Yeah, it's like cozy and very disturbing at the same time. It's a very hard, difficult film to feel both of these things, kind of.
Yeah.
It's very realistic, which is why it makes it so heavy. Especially about how Mexico's situation is, and with the street gangs and, orphan children. So I think, especially if you're from Mexico, I think it'll probably hit quite close to home. And I like how how Isa brings this forward through this film. Like, how most films always say that there's like some social commentary going on, or, the Serbian film saying it's about Serbia. I mean, maybe he thought it was, but I don't think that that showed that as much as this does. This is
this is kind of straight on
depiction of it, but also in like a storytelling way.
Yeah.
I think that the kids also did a quite solid job. I mean, sometimes it was like, could have tried a little bit harder there, but you also have to remember they're kids.
Yeah. I actually think they did a very, very good job.
Yeah. For the most part, it was just flawless, but. Some conversations and stuff. I mean, we don't speak Spanish, but I think I've watched
enough Spanish films
to kind of tell when it's very bad. Yeah, it's hard to tell in a different language. It's hard to tell in a language that you don't speak.
Yeah.
Because I know that in the beginning when I started watching Japanese anime, I thought everything was really good, like voice acting wise. Then when I learned the language and like watched more and like I was like, oh, okay, everything's not good. You can tell the difference then. But I think, I mean, going from facial expressions and body movement and,
Yeah, it is definitely a film that makes you feel and think, and makes you think about it long after you've done watching
Yeah,
it.
you walk
so-
out pretty bummed,
Yeah.
but also satisfied with
Mhm.
the film. It's
Yeah.
it was a very good experience watching it. I mean,
Yeah, I'm so glad I did.
I got the opportunity to, especially watch it in the movie theater. That was good.
Yeah, with friends.
Yeah.
So, what do you give this?
I give this an 8 out of 10.
Hmm?
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. I will actually give this a 9 out of 10.
Boosh.
Always one higher.
No, we got pretty
Lucky.
close, almost.
Yeah, but if you have the chance to watch this film, watch it.
Yes, it's very good. And if you're in Sweden, I know that Nuta Films is going to release it, or has released it. And you can probably watch it on VOD almost anywhere. We'll try to find some links and hook you up. This one is not on True Indie, but it's a pretty big film, so
It is.
it's understandable. But nevertheless, it's a really good film, so don't forget to check it out.
Yes. And check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Subscribe to our channels. And what else?
And check out 13th Floor for news, reviews, interviews, and goodies.
Yeah.
Yes. And stay horrific.
Bye.
Bye.